Okay, here are three realizations that you start to realize that are changing the signal to you that you're going through a midlife crisis, aka a midlife reset. The sense of purpose, your vitality, your sense of freedom. When it comes to the sense of purpose, this is when you start asking yourself, what have I done with my life? Have I done enough? Where is my life headed? What fulfills me anymore? What's the point of all this? That's a big one. What is the point of all this? Oh my God, I couldn't tell you how many times this happened to me. When you're doing things and you feel like you're doing things that are making you happy, maybe even making those around you happy or whatever, and then you just hit this freaking wall and you just think, what's the point of all this? Why am I doing this? That was the big one for me. The second biggest one was the vitality one. You know what? Actually, you know what? I take it back. If I was to be completely honest, the vitality one would be the one that really got to me. And that is because I am somebody that I love going to the gym. And yes, I am that guy that beats myself up in the gym all the time. I try to work out the way a 20 or 30-year-old would. I used to. And it was just one injury after another, after another, after another. And I realized I'm just not the same person anymore. That was a gut punch to me because what I was craving was the aliveness, the sense of, what I want to say, that I can still do this even clear into my mid-40s. The third thing was freedom. And I say freedom because it's almost like the realization that I know this is going to sound dark, but I am closer to death than I am to my youth again. And so therefore, I just started to tell myself, if you're going to do something, do it now, because you'll enjoy it now while you still can. When you get older, things change, and even mentally things change. And so I started to tell myself, you need to get out there, go for the gusto. Don't say no to anything. Just say yes to everything. I felt as though, related to that, I felt as though I had been living everyone else's paradigm or everyone else's expectations, except for my own. Again, another gut punch. So for me, those were the three main things or three realizations I came to when I had my first midlife crisis. The sense of purpose, the realization of my vitality, and the sense of my freedom. It's probably different for you, but for me, those were the main things. So I'm curious, very curious, as to what are the things that, or the realizations that you came up with when you started to realize that you may or may not be approaching a midlife crisis. If you would, please, down below, I want you to type in midlife reset and then tell me your story. I would love to hear it. I would love to have this interaction between people. This is my favorite thing to do. And yeah, and if there's any way I can help you, I would love to help you. My name is Uriel Mesa, and I'm with ktslifecoaching.com. And as always, it is a pleasure talking to you all. Thank you.